Can someone, yeah, so we roll and sleep. I'll make it because as of right now, so
You got the extra long.
yeah, I did. What's my touch? Shoulder. Pedal backwards. Pretty much.
So we'll tell you which ones are white.
Morning, beautiful. Hey, baby. Hi, Hannah. Hey, sweetie. Hi, beautiful. Hey, babe. I just calling to tell you that I've been thinking about you. I want you to know that I really care about you a lot. I just wanted to call you and tell you I love you. I just wanted to tell you I love you. I can't wait to see you later. I wish I could see you tonight, tomorrow, and the day after that. I miss you. I miss you so much. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you tonight. And I can't wait for more time that we get together. Every time I hear your voicemail, it makes me smile. I woke up this morning sad because I didn't get to see you all day today. I want to see you every day. And I know that like after work today, I would totally drive out to see you, but I can't because I have responsibilities. But I totally want to disregard those and like not have to do anything, but then just come home and be with you. A couple more days, and then we'll be back in each other's arms. I'm sorry I'm leaving you all these voicemails, but I can't help but tell you that I love you.
Who blesses this marriage?
We do.
Hannah and Connor, today we celebrate the power of your love and the strength of your bond. Before we begin, take a moment to look at all the friendly faces here before you. Know that all are here to offer love, support, and encouragement as you embark on this incredible journey together. Because after all, you two are the kind of couple for whom we all want to root, and we do. Now let's be honest, this journey isn't for the faint of heart or for those who need someone else to make them whole. This journey is a brave, courageous, and profoundly human one. Together you will experience the depths of both happiness and despair, and likely a lot of in-between time filled with laundry, Netflix, and smoking meats. At times, you will encounter challenges that seem insurmountable, but that is when you need to rely on the other, because it is in the together that your true strength lies. Not in the I need you manner, but rather, for the statistical types present, like an interaction effect. For those much cooler than myself, an interaction effect is when two or more variables interact to affect a third variable in a non-additive manner. The interaction becomes more than the sum of its parts. Or said in another manner, a true union isn't just Hannah plus Connor or Connor plus Hannah. It's like a Connor-Hannah megazord. So be kind to each other. Focus on the things you love about the other more than the things you don't. And above all, communicate. This journey of life is an amazing one. Enjoy the views together.
Sonnet 115. Those lines that I before have writ do lie, even those that said I could not love you dearer. Yet then my judgment knew no reason why my most full flame should afterwards burn clearer. But reckoning time, whose millioned accidents creep in twixt vows and changed decrees of kings, tan sacred beauty, blunt the sharpest intents, divert strong minds to the courts of altering things. Alas, why, fearing of time's tyranny, might I not then say, now I love you best, when I was certain or uncertainty, crowning the present, doubting of the rest? Love as a babe, then might I not say so, to give full growth to that which still doth grow.
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. And this is everything I've learned about marriage. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain. And the only thing that makes it okay sometimes is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand to squeeze and to not be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses, it's what they mean. Somebody's got your back. Somebody knows your worst self and somehow doesn't want to rescue you or send for the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves becoming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both safely home. Because home is wherever you are both together. So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. because there are things you cannot know before you experience them, because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love, nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it, a dance you cannot be taught, a song that did not exist before you began together to sing. And because in the darkness you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there, and your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again. And that's all I know about love.
Lo young we are, and yet have stood, like planted hearts in the great sun, of love so long as two fair trees, in woodland or in open vale, stand utterly entwined and breathe the airs and suck the very light together, that we have become as one, deep-rooted in the soil of life, entangled in the sweet growth. J.R.L. Tolkien. I will now invite the couple to share their vows that they have written for one another. Connor and Hannah, the promises you make today are sacred. They are the groundwork from which your marriage will grow and flourish. Hannah, would you like to go first?
Connor, during our relationship, we have failed several times to do the things we said we would, like staying just friends and saying, I really, really, really like you, instead of LOVE until it was socially acceptable to do so. And staying awake through the whole movie that we started at 10 p.m. and buying Reggie that calendar for Christmas and starting a diet after New Year's and sticking to that budget and eloping. But today, I make these promises before God and these witnesses, which I intend to faithfully keep. I will scratch your back and play with your beard, not because you like it, but because I do. I will do the dishes sometimes. I will hold you when you have bad dreams and come closer when you try to steal the covers. I will root for Ohio State in all instances where their success would not negatively affect Texas's standing. I will cleave my hair out of the shower drain. I will constantly annoy you with questions about electricity and cars and fixing things. I will answer your questions about what I do in lab in terms like E. coli Dippin' Dots, floppy bits, and making things go boom. When you get hurt, I will kiss it and make it better through whatever medical means necessary. I will try new things with you and hold tight to traditions we love. I will be your dance partner, whether we are out on the town or at home in the kitchen blasting Sinatra. I will share funny pictures I find online with you and laugh at the ones that you show me. I will alert you to a spider's presence nearby in a tone of voice that accurately conveys the seriousness of the situation. I will say I'm sorry even when it's not my fault, and I miss you 5 minutes after you've walked out the door, and you're the sexiest man alive when you're covered in sweat and dirt, have something stuck in your teeth, and you're making a very silly face at me. I will hold your calloused hands as often as I can and grab your butt at every opportunity. I promise to be patient and kind and gentle, to be humble and honest and hopeful, to forgive and seek forgiveness. My heart will be your home, and I will shelter you in my arms. I vow to share my life with you, the good and the bad, the failures and the successes. For richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, with laughter and with tears. I will love and honor and cherish you always. All I ask in return is that you grow old and wrinkly with me, so one day we can drink spiked lemonade on our front porch and yell at kids to get off our lawn. Live long and prosper.
Connor, your turn.
Hannah,
For me being a person that always has something to say, words cannot begin to describe the love that I have from you. From the moment that I met you, I knew that I needed you in my life, but I didn't know how much. These last 3 years, I have grown so much, as a person myself, but more importantly, closer to you. Never did I think I could learn so much about myself from another person. I have learned that I don't need to talk all the time to be close to you. Sometimes just being there is what matters. The love that you have for me, I do not take lightly. It is not a burden, but a piece of me that I hold dear with everything that I do. I promise to keep the trust that you have in me and to build on it in any way that I can. You look indescribably beautiful today, but know that you will always look beautiful to me and will always be beautiful to me, tomorrow and the next day. As much love as I have for you on this day, I will only love you more and more as each day passes in our life together. I promise that whatever path we travel down together, that I will be the Sam to your Frodo, from the prairies of the Shire to the hardships of Mount Doom. I will always have your back. I promise you to always try to make you laugh, even when I shouldn't. I promise to never keep score, even if I've only been right one time. When you are down, I always promise to pick you up. I promise to say I love you whether I'm mad or not, and not go to bed angry. I promise to you that I will say the one thing. I promise to you that if I say one thing and you get mad, I actually did mean it the other way. I promise to be yours till the end of time. You are the missing piece to my puzzle, and you bring my life into full view of what kind of husband I want to be for you and the rest of our lives. And as I've stated before, I'm willing to do anything for you to bring love, joy, and happiness as long as we both draw breath.
Connor and Hannah, it's time to join hands. Connor, before family and friends, do you take Hannah as your beloved wife to have and to hold through laughter and in sadness, through challenges and successes, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Hannah, before family and friends, do you take Connor as your beloved husband to have and to hold through laughter and sadness, through challenges and successes, as long as you both shall live? Wedding rings are a traditional symbol of the strength and of the bond between two soulmates. By wearing these rings, you will always be reminded of the connection you share and the vows you made today. Please repeat after me. You're going to start. Okay. I, Connor, present you, Hannah, with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love. I, Hannah, present you, Connor, with this ring as a symbol of our everlasting love. Connor and Hannah, by the power vested in me by the state of Ohio, in the presence of friends and family and loved ones, I happily pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I give you Mrs. Hannah Hill and Mr. Connor Cline. Connor and Hannah, along with their families, would like to invite you to a cocktail hour. And when you guys are ready, please feel free to take your chairs over to the tables. There is no assigned seating. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy.
welcome me. Welcome the first time ever, the Mr. and Mrs. Hannah Hill and Mr. Connor Cline for their first dance as husband and wife.
Hold me close and hold me tight. The magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. Although I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a place where roses bloom, and we speak angels sing from up above. Everyday word seems to turn into love song. Give your heart and soul to me, and love will always be La Vie en Rose. La Vie en Rose.
Congratulations to the bride and grooms. If everyone can join us for Joe and Hannah for the father-daughter dance.
I will walk across a burning desert, bearing water to quench your thirst. Just call my name. In the time it takes to think of me, I will be there by your side. I'll be there, call my name. Give me your hand. I'll take you somewhere so beautiful. Give me your dreams. Together we'll make them come true. Give me the pieces of your heart when it's broken. I'll mend it. I'll mend it. Oh, I'll mend it for you. Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. It will. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a warm arm and you'll find love,
And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can.
Real quick, want to give a little backstory here. We, Cheryl and I, and Gina and Tom, and some other friends of ours, usually go up to Grand River Winery, and it's just a winery up here for those of you that are from out of state. We go up there, and Connor and Hannah were dating at the time. We're like, you guys want to come up? I think Reagan came up. Jeff might have been there too, but Hannah was introduced to this band through, their name is Artifacts, and she fell in love with them, and she's like, I want them, when they got engaged, I want them at my wedding. So with no further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Artifacts.
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, Connor and Hannah. Thank you for having us. We love you so much. Everyone, love all of you. Thank you. You all look so beautiful. Thank you for having us.
One more big round of applause, everybody.